Boo! Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 40, as I always do. Feeling very tired. I think too much screen time lately. My eyes just aren't wanting to cooperate fully. Anyways, going to start a minute in here. Um, okay, so with the disclaimer that I am extra tired today, more than usual. I will start, but yeah, this could go bad because usually when I'm tired, um, well, things don't go so well. But I'm just hoping that I kind of wake up somehow, and I'm just going to try to focus as best I can, hoping that that will somehow wake me up. So I know that we have this check that'll put me up the exchange. And I guess that's going to be good enough. Don't love the puzzle for the rating. Is there a reason I can't take his knight? And then we have a fork at the end. This one's underrated. That's 1200. That should be higher than 1200. His queen is, oh, we have a discovery on the queen. We have a discovery on the king. We could take the rook. That would put us up a rook. And we have a check followed by nothing. Oh, is this something? I think it is. Amazingly. Yeah, another underrated puzzle, I think. And we have a check and then a check and a mate. We like those. I can sack. His queen comes in. Doesn't look so good. Although I would be up. It's a fork, right? If the queen comes in, and if the queen doesn't come in, he's got one square, and then that he's going to get mated. So it is sacking the rook. We are black. So probably starting with a, excuse me, a check. And then after we push, I don't think he's stopping that. So yeah, and then we just go rook g1. There's a free rook here for us. His checks don't do anything. And I think I can take on d3 because it's essentially, it's like a boomerang lifeline. And this should be mate in two, in two. Excuse me. We have a fork. He has a check. But can I just keep attacking the knight? King f7. No, I can take it with the rook. Come on, man. Oh my god. Okay, and okay, let's look at this check here. Oh god, I need to cough. Hello, Ryan. Yeah, that didn't help with my cough, but okay, so we have a check, king c6. I'm not really seeing it. Oh, I can take the bishop. Is that good enough though? Check. Yeah, I'm covering here. Now, if we do all these trades, like let's just say blah 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 blah, right? And let's just say take. I'm wondering about this, but does my king? Oof. Yeah, see, that's not so clear to me. Oh, I can block it this way. Still a little tight, but that's got to be the best option. Yeah, it ends too soon. We are black. So I think I might be able to take, because that'll put me up a rook, right? So, or not, well, I guess not up a rook, but, okay. And we are white. His queen is almost trapped, but not quite. I might be able to go here and then take. Oh, but he can give us a check. So this way and then take, right? Can I do that? Nope. I guess I could just take the bishop. Why am I not considering that? So if he attacks my queen, let's say he even does it this way. Might be able to take on f6, because then this check is pretty strong. I'm gonna go with that. Okay, yeah. So black goes with this easy move to respond to, and we are black. This is going to make us too sexually active, so we go for that. And we are black. Trade rooks, so boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. And we are black. His rook looks trapped. Indeed it is. Ooh, that's a little scary. But we have to take the rook. Okay. So we can take a rook. That's probably going to be the move, because nothing else makes sense. He can give us a check, but he's not going to be able to check forever. Although close, but not quite. We have too many pieces close to our king, so we shall take. And we have one legal move. And then probably bishop e3. There's only one. Oh, I guess there's two checks after that. But although this is kind of a strange, because you would think almost anything would be good for white here. But there's probably some type of perpet if I go somewhere else. Actually, I'm dropping a rook, so we don't want bishop e3. Okay, so that's out. This is actually tricky. This is actually very tricky. Okay, so bishop e3 is out. If I go king f1, wouldn't that just repeat the position? Because we were just in this. Oh, well, it's similar. So, but king f1 seems playable. I mean, it would repeat. But then I'm not gaining anything out of it. So it doesn't really make sense. And in fact, he could triangulate to d3 and then his bishop comes in. Or, sorry, yeah. So if I came back here, he can give me a check. And then he's got bishop c5. Ryan says, what is... Oh, perpet. It's a jargony, fancy word. It's short for perpetual. Perpetual check. I say it to sound cool like the kids. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm very, very tired. Okay. So where was I here? It's not really to sound cool. It's just a short because perpetual, too many syllables, right? Who's got time for 3 syllables? Wait, is that 4 syllables? Yeah, it's 4 syllables. I mean, come on, who's got time for that? So shorten it down to 2. Ooh, let me go down here. Ooh. Yeah, so bishop e3 is out. This allows his bishop to come in. So that is out. So let's highlight what is out. This is out. This is out. So if we go king e2, the highlighting does not help me. So king e2. This is actually not a simple puzzle. Yeah, so king e2. There might be another kind of perpetual there. There might be a queen g4. No, my queen can come in. Okay, queen c4, but I'm not really, I don't think I'm really getting out of trouble. Yeah, that seems dangerous. So I don't really like king e2. Bishop e3 is out because of queen b2. There's a fork here. So to me, that's out. It is interesting though, because like, yeah, we could give up the rook and then give a check, and we would be up a piece. So that is, maybe it could be in. I have to say that is interesting. Oh yeah, there is 92, but oh yeah, don't help me. Yeah, I've got chat open, so yeah, plus even without 92, I think I could just move the king because I'm up so much material here. I think I could even give up the rook and then take on b8. So all that being said, I think it might actually be bishop e3, but if it is, I'm going to have to start over. So hopefully I can find something else, but everything else seems to be leading to perpets because his queen covers the light squares and his bishop covers the dark squares. But yeah, bishop e3 actually looks like it works. Yeah, I'm going to play. So I'm going to have to start over now. So I'm going to get one wrong on purpose. So we just go here. I'm going to start over because I wouldn't feel right. I wouldn't feel right to keep going when I got that help. Okay. So starting over here. How come the first one is seemingly tricky already? Why is the first one tricky? What the hell's that about? This is rated 900. I want to go knight c6. That's like the first thing. Okay, I'm going to trust my instinct. I think this is a terrible puzzle for 900. Come on. Okay, there should be a mate in 1. Mate. We are white. In these cases, it's almost always a queen trade, but these are so underrated. Like, what the hell's going on here? So check. But the thing is, I don't know how much better my king is. It is better, though. It's got to be a queen trade. It has to be. That is, this is so underrated, this puzzle. I can't even tell you. That should be like, I don't know, 1800 or something. We have a discovery on his rook, and I think we do it this way. And then we take the rook. I think I can just take his queen because I'm covering the back rank. And there should be a mate in 2 here. Or not, yeah, mate in 2. And we are black. So we can give a check and then take his knight or get the exchange. In that case, we got kind of both. I have a check and then I can take the bishop here we have a knight under attack. So I could go to f7 and then take his bishop. Yeah, everything else is equal. Oh, no, wait, I'm down to queen. So I need something big. Good observation. So I think we might have a mate. Yeah. So check, he has to take, I think. And then it's just mate on g8. Yeah, so the key there was recognizing that we have no queen. That was the key. Looks like a mate in 1. Am I missing something? His king is weak. Check. This is a mate in 3. 1, 2, 3. This looks like a mate in 2. No, it's not quite right because he's got the check. But I'm winning material here. Is that enough material? Yeah, it is. And, well, why would we not take? It's a kill box, actually. And mate in 2. It's equal material. Fork. We have almost a mate here. I'm so tired. Actually, if I take, I almost have a mate here as well. Actually, that might just be good. Maybe we're not going from it. We're just winning the rook. Since it is equal material, that's good enough. White. What? You like the material difference? I don't know why that impresses you. This is a weird puzzle. I mean, he gets behind the pawn, but I just pushed the pawn, I think. I mean, we have to... Hang on. Maybe this is sneakier than I thought. Because would I prefer my rook like this? No, I wouldn't. Okay, we are white. His rook looks dangerously placed. Do I have this check? I do. Oh, not check, but that's interesting. Could I go king g1, rook h4, g3? Yeah, I think I can. Ooh. Yeah, we still take. Pawn's too fast. We are white. I'll do a quick material imbalance because Ryan loves that. So we're up. No, it's equal material here. No, sorry. We're down a rook. So we have a check. I don't like it though because he's already running away. We can take his knight, but that'll still put us down the exchange. No, so I mean, what do I mean? Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, he's still escaping here. In some cases, I have a check here. Better improve my posture. What type of posture is that? Yikes. Okay. Well, let's relook. Look at my vocabulary so bad. But let's reconsider bishop e5 because that does force him here. And then we actually have knight takes e5 and already I'm a happy camper. So knight d5. But where's the continuation? Because we are down a rook. So if he goes to f8, then it's mate on h8. So he's forced to go to e8. And it's still going to be mate. So that's a mate in 3. 1, 2, 3. Skewer, take. Whoops. Oh, check. Oh, okay. Well, we have to go here. And check. Take and check. Oh, I have another rook, actually. So we do it this way, I think. Because he comes in here, and then it's mate, so he can't. And then we have a kill box. We have a check. Oh, I've got a rook. I might actually. So if I do it this way, I can go queen g2, but then I'm out of steam. I mean, technically I can take here. But I don't know. I don't know if that's enough for me. So I might want to start with rook g2. I just want to consider it because there's probably no better. Yeah, there's no better. It might have been what I was saying. So check and then check. But how am I continuing here after king e2? I mean, it's got to be taking the knight. I don't know. Then I can probably take on f2. Yeah, that's got to be good enough. Oh, sorry. I can't take on f2. I thought my rook was here for some reason afterwards. So check. I guess I've got bishop f4. Yeah, I got bishop f4. That was the key. Okay. So take the knight. Why would we not do that? We are down a pawn. That's the material difference here. Now these two knights, superfluous knights, are usually not good in this configuration. No, kill box. This is something that I learned only like 2 months ago. It's a tactical motif, and then I learned it on Lichess, and then I spent like a day doing like 400 seriously kill box puzzles in a row, and now it's just stuck in my mind. And I love this. I love the name. What a beautiful name, kill box. Oh man, chess has wonderfully named tactical motifs. And great opening names too. Chess has really great names. Okay, but yeah, these can be dangerous. And even if I go f6, he's already limited to one square. But if I need a way to attack this one here. Maybe this knight could somehow get trapped after. So like take. Oh no, sorry. I don't know what's going on with my brain. Well, I don't know why I felt like I had to take both knights. I gotta focus a little bit here. I mean, that's just ridiculous what happened there. Oh shit. I missed queen h7. Oh my god, we castle. Insanity. Ooh, that's a nice puzzle. Okay. Missed that completely. No, that was bad though. I lost focus, so I'm going to try to regain focus here. So obviously we have a check. If he moves the king, I'm up a piece here. I can then retake on g6 however I need to, and yes, he can go queen h3. And yes, that is dangerous. so queen g5, let's just say king b1. I might have to take with the queen, because he's right up in my grill here. So yeah, I think that's going to be the key. I don't see a reason not to take it. So we take it, and then I think this is the key move. Otherwise, yeah, queen h3 comes. Now f5 is still kind of dangerous, to be fair, but I can give a check and then play and then defend. So I think we're taking here. We are black. Well, we have to take, except it's, oh my God, that would be stalemate. So we actually have to push. No, sorry, it's not stalemate. I'm really not on the ball today. So we take, he takes our pawn. Now, this is quite interesting. So we would have to, I don't know if we have to, but we can go king g4. And let's say he goes king g1. I mean, we have to take because I can't push, and I can't not push it. So I have to take. And this is for some reason I went here in my mind. We have to go to g3, and then we push. So when it's I believe when it's, yeah, I think I forget if it's just the bishop pawn. It might be a central pawn too, but yeah. Anyways, I'm rambling, but okay. King and pawn endgames will never not confuse me. So we can take his rook. That's probably the first move. This is also interesting, but not quite enough. So we probably take. And then after king h2, I think we're going to take on g3. So check, he takes, and then we check again. He runs somewhere. And then I can actually go check, and I've got two rooks. Yeah, I'll have two rooks against two bishops. Yeah, so we go check, I think. That's what I would do. That's what I am going to do. God, what's happening to my speech? Okay, so we have a check. There's a kill box again. These kill boxes, man, I'm telling you. Okay. And I just love the name, kill box. So check. Check. Kind of like the idea of bishop h6 might come into play too. But yeah, let's look at the most forcing moves. Now, if he comes to h7, then what? Oh my God, then I have bishop g6. So, I mean, we got to start with this move. And then, yeah, I think we're taking on e6. No donuts today. I had 7 tacos, and I had 7 tacos for breakfast. Then I napped. Then I made fried rice, and now I'm drinking tea. Okay, so check. If he goes to h7, I can then go queen f7, bishop g7. But I don't see a continuation there. Yeah, I don't see a continuation there. Maybe I still go bishop g6 because I'm threatening queen f7. So if rook h7, I am down a minor piece, right? I'm down a knight. So I could then take, I'm still down material here. Well, he's got 2 minors for a rook in that situation. And I don't think I have enough there. I don't think that's enough. So check. Well, this can't hurt though, right? I mean, I might as well get my pawn to start. It could hurt though. Oh man. So check, king h7. I think we've established that. Yeah, so queen f7, bishop g7. And I just don't see it. I don't see the continuation there. He's safe. Bishop g6, rook h7. I don't think that's enough. Bing, bang, boom, bang. I just don't think that's enough. And then here, I don't see, I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I mean, because here. Damn, that's annoying. This is rated only 1700. I'm not doing well in the puzzles. Today. It might be bishop, it might be this, but I don't like that. If that's the solution, I don't like it. Is that, because that's, yeah, and if we do this check and I didn't even look at king g7. Because even king g7, I don't know what I'm doing. Huh. I don't know. This one has gotten me. So I'm going to go with the bishop g6 line. And it's right. Oh my God. And so rook h7, it just wants to, yeah, it wants to take. No, sorry, it doesn't want to take. It wants to take on e6 first. I don't like this puzzle though. And then take. And then check. And then f4 and like slowly bring in the pieces. This is terrible. This should not be rated 1700. I know I always whine, but this is not clear cut. I don't know. It's not the worst puzzle in the world, but it's certainly not the best. I don't like this one. I'll downvote that one. I don't like it. Not for the rating. Like there's no way that should be rated 1700. Okay, so we have check, take, check, boom. Then what? So we have to go here immediately, I think. No, because he still has g3. I'm really not on the ball today. Really not on it. Yeah, because I'm looking at this, but doesn't he just have g3? No, I can take on g3. Oh God, I'm just so not on it today. My brain. Okay. I was gonna say don't do drugs, but it would have been a joke, but some people might have taken it too far. I don't know why I thought he could play g3 there. Okay, so we have a check, and then there should be a win here. Can't I actually then go check? No. What am I doing? Yeah, I don't know. My brain not working. Brain no work. Brain no work. Check. Yeah, because I was thinking bishop g2, right? But then he can just... Yeah, I think that is right. And then we go bishop e3. Okay, I don't know. My brain just doesn't want to cooperate today. These are actually pretty simple. I'm just not on the ball. And I predicted it before right as the stream started. I'm just super tired. Just have not been sleeping well for the past month at all. And it shows. So check. That can't be good though. For him. I mean, I can't think of any other move that makes sense. I mean, you know, give me a break. Queen f5. This forces king e3. Well, it doesn't force it. So let's look at king g4, but then I'm winning his queen. So I think he has to go to king e4. Then I actually have queen c5 that wins the queen. I like that one. Okay, white. What the hell? We're moving up the board? Okay, so... Oh god, this is basically a similar ending to what I had in round 3 of that tournament, because it's like a trebuchet. So I think we don't want him coming here. Like we need to be able to take this on our move. So how do I do that? Because he's coming here. So I need to protect the pawn. So I have to go this way. It's the only. So this is the only move. And then if we protect it, he can't stay on his pawn, and he can't take mine. So we have to do that. That is so confusing though. If you're down to like 10 seconds in the game. Which is what happened to me. I was down to like 10 seconds over the board. Okay. So we're down a pawn. His knight is almost trapped if he comes here. You know, but his queen can defend it, I think. So if I go queen a3, his queen can no longer defend his knight, and he has no counterplay. So he's screwed, right? So I think I just take and then queen a3. And he's trapped. Okay, we have a check. If he takes, it seems hard to believe that he would survive. Check. Maybe he does though. Maybe, oh boy. Maybe it's Maybelline, but so take, check. We have queen h8. I'm not loving that though. I don't think that's the route to victory. But it must be. It must be, because we have nothing else. Unless it just ends there once we take the rook. Okay, let's see if I can find out refutation to king f7. If I can't, then there's another reason not to go with this line. So bishop h7, king f7. Then I get both pieces. All right. No, that's not right at all. But then I have. I think I then have bishop g8. No, I don't. So even that, I don't know what I'm doing after king f7. I guess I come back with check. That's mate, right? That's not mate. Yeah, it is mate. Okay, so I think we've established that he has to take. Oh my God, could it be queen g6? Because if he blocks with the rook, I think I have... Oh, I can't go there. He just happens to have a queen. That's too bad, because that would have been mate. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Bing, bang, boom, bang, boom. Doesn't work, though. That's frustrating. Well, thank you for the gifted membership, Ryan. Appreciate it, as always, to Devil Bacta. Thank you, sir. Or ma'am, I don't want to assume. But yeah, bishop. So bishop h7, rook h7, queen g6, rook g7. And I just don't see anything after. So yeah, we take king f8, check. So if he blocks with the bishop, then I have rook g4, and that's the answer to that. Now he can defend it, but then I have queen g7, and then that deflects the king, and then we take, and then we're up a rook. Okay, so that works. And then I have to look at the other line. So bishop h7, rook h7, check, check. So now I have to look at king f7, but then that's going to be mate here. Okay, so that is a solution. I just needed to brute force it the first time deeper. So rook g4. So I got lazy the first time. Yeah, I ended too soon in my calculations the first time. Yeah, that was sloppy. I could have gotten that one quicker. Okay, so can I not take his rook? I know he's got a queen on h6, but that doesn't really worry me. I think I can just block. Although, does he have another check here? He does, and then it's mate. So we have to come back with the queen. Important. We have to come back with the queen. Yeah, because if you come here, there's going to be mate. Yeah, I think. Wait. Maybe not mate, but I think we're coming back with the queen, but I'm just wondering, queen f6, king g8, doesn't he have queen g6 here? He might have a perpet. That might be the actual problem. Queen e3. Yeah, I mean, you just take with a queen, keep, make life simple for yourself. Okay, so we are black. I'm liking king g3 because What's not to like? What is not to like? This is a weird puzzle. Is this? I think this might just be a bad puzzle. Like I don't know what I would be missing here. Yeah, is this just what is up with this? That's the worst puzzle. I mean, everything is forced. Oh, my queen. Oh, that's where people get it wrong. That's where people get it wrong. Because I was thinking about retreating too. I think a lot of people get it wrong right in this spot, right here. Then they just move, but yeah, we have to take here. That's funny. That's where people get it wrong. They just slip up there. Okay, so we are white. Well, I want to promote. And the funny thing is, I'm in the box here, so he's going to have to spend a move moving his king. And so he loses a tempo there because we now chase it, right? He now has to spend a move. And then he's on our queening square. So that's the secret sauce. Okay, that is interesting. I have to take it. First of all, nothing else has changed in the position, so we take. Okay, and then we're on the last one. So I want to take on G2 is my instinct. If I take here, I think he just has Rook F1. So we take and then we celebrate. I mean, I don't see how this could be wrong. And we take with the king because we want to support our pawn. If we take with a rook, his rook gets active, and we don't want that. So we want our rook to stay behind our pawn. That's where rooks want to be. And then we're done. I'll get one wrong on purpose now. So that took me way too long. It took me 46 minutes or 47 minutes. So very slow, bad. My brain was not working today. I can't even blame most of the puzzles. The puzzles were not too bad. There was one or two bad ones in there. I'm just tired, but did the homework. Now it's time for a game. Man, my stream is so popular. Hey, it's like half the time it's me, the other half the time it's the Ryan and Tyler show. Okay, so I'm playing Diego from Venezuela. It's not too many games played, so we're going to get the Dutch on board here. Okay, he's going to go super traditional. And I can wait to see what he does here. No, actually, I can't wait. I can't wait here, right? So I'll go bishop e7. And then I will castle. Okay, so this... Yeah, so do I need to worry about e4? That's interesting. Knight c3, I don't think I have to worry though. Okay, and then I guess d6. Now I'm trying to remember against c4 if I have to do more of a stonewall setup or something. Wait, did I have knight e4 earlier? No, I didn't. Okay, so because I might have maybe I should have played a5 here to stop b4. So now I think I'm going to go a5 to stop b4. And then I might go queen e8 or I might go knight c6. He's playing this kind of unusual, like the knight d2 is unusual. He's probably going to want to put the bishop on b2, get it active that way. Okay, yeah. This guy's pretty good. Like, he's playing very well here. Yeah, he's only 1600 bullet, which I find strange, but okay. So I could go queen e8. I really kind of just want to go queen e8. You know what? I should have done it earlier, honestly. I should have played e5 as soon as I could have. So instead of a5, maybe I should have played e5, but I think I'm going to play it now because that's what black strives for in life. So I'm going to play e5. So if bishop b2, I don't know what I'm doing. He does, he takes it. So we recapture. So now bishop b2, and not so easy for me to deal with. I might have to play e4. And yes, he can attack it. And I'm not sure what I think about that. But, and yes, his knights get active, and that does cause me some concern. But his bishop also has some issues here. The alternative is that I play knight c6, but then I lose a pawn, and I don't really think I want to go for that, even though I get rid of his light squared bishop. I have no other ways to defend it other than the super passive bishop d6, so I am going to play e5, or e4, sorry. He castles, and now we maybe let's go queen e8, just get it off of the d file. He's going to play knight f4 as soon as he can because it's so hard to resist. He might go queen c2 as well and then put the rook on d1. I can't really find any other plans for white. Maybe considering a break, but that seems premature when he's still kind of awkward here. So queen c2 or knight f4, I presume. That seems okay. I don't know. I guess he wants to keep that as a break. I guess he could go to b4 or b5. So maybe it's not such a bad move. Is a4 a thing? Kind of interesting. I don't like how I'm not developing though. h5, the cracking open this fianchetto is enticing as well. I know that like this is what you should be doing in the Dutch. I should be attacking here. I shouldn't be looking at the other ideas, but I'm not an attacker. I'm not an aggressive player. That's actually what you should be doing though. If he attacks me, I mean, I've created a little bit of a weakness there. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that this is what you should be doing. What if I did, like in a perfect world, I could do something like this, but even that, I'm not getting anything. I think eventually this has to be pushed and my bishop has to attack, but I'm just not experienced enough to do that. So I'm not going to, but I bet you the engine's going to recommend all that aggressiveness. I betcha. Yeah, so I was thinking a4. Now, if he doesn't do anything about it, like let's say he goes queen c2, then I'm going to push again. So I am going to play it. I'm really curious how the computer will want to attack there, if it does. He does play queen c2, and then I'm going to push. He can just repurpose the bishop to c3, but let's do that. So bishop c3, and then what? Then what? How am I supposed to play this position? I can put a knight here. Bing, bang, boom. You can still undermine here, though. I don't know how to play this. Okay, you know what? This is what we're playing. King h8, getting it off of the diagonal that's a little bit sensitive for my king. So it's some prophylaxis there. This guy's playing so well, honestly. I just keep looking at his 1600 bullet rating. But yeah, he's playing very well. I could put a knight here, but then this, we could do it this way. Feels wrong. Feels wrong, but I'm getting a bit low on the clock now. So knight b4. Then I'm getting here. I don't love it there though, because f3. It's always my knight's so sensitive. You know, it's a sensitive piece. It looks good there, but I don't think it's actually good there. It looks great there, but yeah, I don't think it is. Another idea is I can go bishop b4. But after bishop a1, I'm not really doing much. Okay, so he's hitting this again. So I could move my knight, or I could, probably I want to move the knight. I could also bring in the queen. I could also go here, which I actually like. So we're going to attack now because he's asking us to. So I think he's going to have to go back to g2. And then we have knight g4. And then probably h3. But I just don't know how to attack after that. I just don't. Come in here, he's got a discovery, but no, that's not quite good. Yeah, so bishop g2, knight g4, h3. And I just don't know how to attack. I just don't. What? Okay. Unusual. This knight might be trapped. It's so close to being trapped. He has one square, which is b5. Okay, let's. I could still come in here. It doesn't do anything there, though. It just doesn't. It's too bad. c5 almost wins a piece. Okay. I can't think of other. Maybe I've got rook a6. Oh my god. Rook a6 is nice. Rook a6 is nice. Boom. I like rook a6. Rook lift. Yeah. He forgot about his queen, so unfortunate. It happens though. I mean, the way this happens is he 100% saw that I'm attacking the queen, but then sometimes when you're looking for what to do, you just forget that it was attacked. Like, so he saw that it was attacked probably, and then he was probably thinking where to go, and then for some reason, like maybe then he was thinking, okay, maybe I'll go here because this pawn could get attacked, and then you just get sidetracked and you just forget about the queen. And then he's like, oh, instead of attacking the pawn, how about I attack this pawn? And then and then you just forget about the queen. So that's what happened there. It's possible he didn't see it, but the way he played, I'm sure he saw it. But yeah, he played very well, I think. Oh yeah, so he's FIDE 1800, so that makes sense. Vivek says King G2. Yeah, I don't think King G2 is a strange move. It's just awkward there, and the bishop is awkward. Hello, Devil. Oh, look who you brought in, Devil. I mean, sorry, Ryan. It worked. Yeah, Ryan gifted you a membership. Okay, so yeah, let's look at that with the engine. I won't look at it. Well, yeah, let's look at it quickly without the engine. But no, I didn't say Duval. How do you pronounce it? Is it? Are you saying it's like Deval instead of devil? Oh, devil. Oh, I just realized what devil sounds like. But I don't how is it Deval? It's Deval. Deval. Okay, Deval. Okay. Yeah, so we had a Dutch and yeah, this is unusual. I don't really see the benefit. I can't even say it makes sense to push e4 because why not put it on c3? I'm not going to play bishop b4. Otherwise, I would have played it instead of bishop e7. So knight d2 doesn't really make any sense to me. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Unless maybe his idea was he wanted the bishop on b2. That's the only thing that I can think of. And maybe that's a valid thing. And that is kind of what he went for. So I played a5 to stop b4 because I just don't want white to get space if there's no reason to let him. But in hindsight, I think maybe I should have played e5 because in the Dutch as black, I believe one of the main goals, if not the main goal, is to get a pawn on e5 by whatever means necessary. And so here, because he's not doing anything to prevent it, I could just play e5 here. So I played the next move. And yeah, I didn't have a great way to defend the pawn that I felt comfortable with, so I pushed it. And then, as I say, I'm sure the computer wants to start attacking here, but I just don't know how. I just don't know how to attack. So I had ideas on the queen side. Didn't really know what to do here, so I just did a preventative move. A little strange, but I was eyeing the b4 square here. And bishop h3, I don't know. I'm not really sure how great that is. I think he needed to just come back to g2. And then I had this idea of following up with rook a6, which I really like. And then he just dropped the queen. So let's take a look at that with the engine. Boom. Oh, we're already on the engine. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so sleepy. That's the graph. So pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so we have... So is this a move, knight d2? It's actually a move. Not a common one. Not a common one. But valid according to the engine. So this was all good and dandy. Yeah, a5 is fine here too. But yeah, e5 would have been more straight to the point. And so this is all good. Yeah, e4 is the best move here. Although apparently knight c6 is... I guess I could have played a lot of moves here. It doesn't mind knight bd7, knight c6. I wasn't sure about this. The computer says... The computer's happy with it. But the computer's insane. Right? So it wants to give up a pawn for a very dynamic position. But this is uncomfortable to play. Come on. We're down a pawn, and what's going on here? What's this? Yeah, this is not my style. So I went with e4. Definitely more my style. And he castles. So I played queen e8, which was fine. Computer is saying the knight a6 idea right away is also good. Knight bd7. Pretty much anything is fine. And then I played e4. So I played queen e8, which was fine. Computer is saying the knight a6 idea right away is also good. Knight bd7. Pretty much anything is fine. Knight bd7. Pretty much anything is fine. Knight bd7. Pretty much anything is fine. Is also good. Knight bd7. Yeah. And so here it prefers I go knight a6 now over king h8. What's the difference? Why does it prefer it right now? I'm using the threat feature, which I don't think many people use. This little known threat feature. So let's just say he passes the move. What is the long-term goal here by the computer? Yeah, I really don't understand too much why it. Maybe I guess it maybe because my king really is in no danger anytime soon. Yes, it is a little bit exposed here, but white has 3 pawns along this diagonal, so it's not so easy for this to be my exposed king to be exploited. He's going to have to get a bishop or a queen on one of these 2 squares for me to feel pain. So it's a little unlikely for that to happen. So it's not really priority. That's the only thing I can think of. Vivek says it puts it in line of the king. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think that's a real concern. It's not that it doesn't like king h8. It's that it prefers knight a6. That's what it is. I still think my king is safer here than it is here. Like if I could get it here for free right now, I would. So I still prefer it on h8 because it also gives us room to maneuver other pieces on g8. So yeah, if you let me transfer it here right now, I would. I think it's just that it likes knight e6 sooner than I played it. Yeah, go here. So had he come back, yeah, it likes knight b4, and then I was going to go rook a6. Whoops, sorry, I'm hitting the queen. Yeah, queen has to move. Then I was going to go rook a6. Maybe, or I might have gone here first, I'm not sure. But, yeah, so this would have been okay. Computer suggesting bishop d7. What's this about? Okay, I don't know what that's about. Okay. The computer's plans here are very slow. So it just wants to enjoy the positional bind that black has on white here. But I was thinking rook a6, rook h6 was my plan. I thought we might be able to get some attack there because we have 2 bishops kind of pointed a little bit and then the rook coming in. Okay, I'm going to play another one. Ooh boy, 2275. Go to the right screen here. 3 months old account. I say no. 140 games played. No, thank you, sir. Might be legit, but it's brand new. Why do you got a brand new account? Why? Why? Okay, 2,073 opponent. 6,000 games. There we go. I can go b5 or e. I'm going to go e6. Yeah, there's bishop b7. I think you can actually go d5 right away, though. I'm going to try that out. Endgame? Does he want an endgame here? Okay. So I think I prefer black here because this seems like it could be weakening. I think I want knight f6. I do want to get... closer to castling. I'm not sure about taking then d4. This guy's fast. Holy crapola. He has 2100 blitz, so yeah. So how do I protect this? Hey, there might be knight d4 because I'm hitting f4, knight d5, and then I'm hitting f4. Could be possible. I could also take trade queens and then play c4, but I don't really like that. Maybe queen c. Oh, I can't move the queen. I might have to take. I mean, technically there's knight d7, knight bd7. Okay, let's try that. I'm not so sure. There might be knight e5. Ugh, knight e5. Then I have to take on e4. Yeah, I don't love this. Don't love. I think black is okay, but yeah, I don't love it. So I might take now. Do I have queen c7 here? I think I do. Okay, we'll go queen c7. Wow, look at the time difference. You really made me think here. I mean, this is a new opening for me, but still. He was well prepared. Man, I'm tired. I've been just so tired lately. I wish I had more energy. Queen f3? Bishop b7. And then he wants to come here. Annoying. Well, I don't have better than that, so he's definitely, yeah, he's going there. Yeah. It's annoying. I could castle queenside. That would be interesting. It would be suicidal, but it would be interesting. I might actually, honestly, be able to. Oh, I can't because you can go queen f7. But I almost have this because then I can actually take on b7. He's got rook g1 as well, or on g2. But there's a few reasons why it doesn't work. Might as well consider knight h5. It's worth considering. Is it good? No. But it's worth considering. I could come back. It doesn't actually repeat necessarily. It could even put me in a worse position. I don't think that would be worse, though. What else could he do? feels wrong. Okay, I'm going to play it. I mean, this is very... Okay, what if he comes here again? Yeah, because I kind of lose a tempo, you know, if you think, you know, essentially. So I shouldn't do that. Maybe I'll go h6 first. Terrible. Is there a reason I'm not considering g6? I just don't like it. I didn't consider it until now though. I just don't like the, you know, he's gonna, okay, maybe I'll play g6. I gotta be careful because there's close to being discoveries on my queen. I don't like this position. This is not good for black. I got out opened. I got closed in the opening. But I'm not joking when I say, like, that whole time I was calculating there, I only considered g6 at the very end. It's so which is not good, and it shows the state of my collapse in my mind here. But also, it's just it just feels very weakening to me. So it's, yeah, I often don't consider such moves. Okay. I'm scared to castle kingside. I have to start playing quicker though. Can I mean, this makes no sense. No, let's just play like an, okay. This makes no sense though. Makes no sense to play g6 and then not fianchetto. But I mean, maybe I should have just played rook c8 and then fianchettoed like a normal person. It's probably what I should have done. Honestly, I might close this up because okay, I know it's weird, but I don't want the d file opening up. I'm caught with my pants down. My king's in the middle, and yeah, I don't want this opening up. So he might go h4. He might castle. Yeah, I'm happy with the c4 move. I did not want this open. He keeps it closed. So I could actually come in here now. This doesn't really do anything. He just moves the queen anywhere. It's just flashy. You know what? Okay, this is actually a good bishop for me though. I kind of want to take. I shouldn't though. It just opens things up. Okay, this is a bad bishop for him, so I don't really want to trade that either. I could also go here and then trade, but that didn't make sense. I could keep trying to lock things up. Is this a move? Oh, he's got a4 coming. Either way, I can't do anything about it. Okay, I guess I will castle. Oh, I'm out of time here. This is actually an interesting position now. I don't know. I have to start moving quicker, but I don't like this move, but I have to play something. You might go bishop f3. Have to play something. Hello, check-in loves monosodium glutamate. Yeah, I'm going to flag for sure. I could reroute the bishop a little bit. Let's just do that. It's a move. I mean, I really have to pick up the pace. Yeah, I wish I could lock this up, but the moment I do that, he plays here. Okay, this feels so wrong. And I'm sure it's not good. But again, I got 2 minutes. I just have to make a move. have to make a move. So he moves the queen, and I don't know, we move the bishop, I guess. Yeah, I hate this for black. My king is so unsafe here. His knight is very strong. It might be time to knock that knight out. No, I mean, I don't want to open up the floodgates. Oh, he takes that way. Okay, here. Oh, I lost the exchange. Fuck. I just had no time. Ran out of time. Bishop h6. I don't know what he's waiting for. So we need a miracle. Oh, what? Oh, he wants this? He can't do it, though. Why did he not play bishop h6? I don't understand. Okay. I don't like rook lift. Does the rook lift work? Oh my god, does it? No, it doesn't. But eventually, yeah, eventually, maybe g4. Just make some moves before I flag here. Yeah, I mean, is he going to get another rook in there too? Is he trying to get a third rook? That still wouldn't work. Wait, my last move I could have played here. Why the hell did I not do that? Oh, because I panicked. When I'm low on the clock, I panic. Should have played a4. 1,000,000%. I don't know why. I panicked. He's scared of this, though. He's scared I'm going to get some play. I don't have any play. He doesn't need to be scared here. Should I actually go for it? I don't think I should. I think I should lock it up, but then I'm just kind of waiting to die. He's gonna, but this still doesn't do anything. Okay, we'll go for it just because I have no other ideas. And okay, he found some way forward here. So he comes back. Do I want to trade that? No, but I'll try for this pawn. Whoa! Oh shit! My phone is talking. Turn off Gemini. I don't even have you set up. Can you hear it in the background? I don't know why it starts talking. Shut the hell up. What's going on with my phone? Fucking stupid. I don't know why my phone does that. Now I'm all lost all my focus and time. Pissed off. Yeah, it's so stupid. I mean, I would have lost anyways, but come on. Did you hear that? Could you hear that in the background? Stupid. I don't even know what app is doing that. Oh no, it was Gemini. Yeah, I don't even use Gemini at all. And then it says that I wrote, and okay, I found some, you found some way forward here. And then it responds. It was listening to me stream. You know, it's here. And then it's just, yeah, I don't know. It's so freaking annoying. Now, I probably 85% chance I would have lost that game if that didn't happen. But obviously that distracted me. I had to, it's talking to me nonstop. It's not shutting up. Then I have to go and get the phone and then come back. And then I was low on the clock. It did distract me, but I was probably going to lose anyways. But still, I did have some chances to hold there. So Gemini, it's the AI from Google. When I don't have it set up or anything. I don't know why it just turns on my phone. It starts talking sometimes. It's so freaking annoying. Oh. Okay. Anyways, let's look at the game. So I didn't like I didn't like what happened in the opening, and it burned a lot of my time. I don't know. I don't like being attacked. Who does? And I actually thought the position was very interesting here. I find this, and by interesting I mean interesting. I don't mean good for me, good for him. I think it's a really interesting position, and most closed positions I actually find kind of interesting. I'm not sure about the King G7. Not really sure about anything here, but I'm already in some time trouble at this point. A little bit. Actually, I still had a bit of time here. And then I actually think I'm holding here. Maybe. And then the phone just started talking to me. It was really, really stupid. It's just so distracting. Like that's got to take off 200 elo points, right? Phone talking to you nonstop, it won't shut up, and then have to go up and turn it. Yeah. But I'm still in some difficulty here. I shouldn't have traded rooks, but I just had no time. Probably I should have brought the other rook in. Is what I should have done. No, I can't change time controls because that'll mess up my rating progression. Right? Because if I play 10 plus 5, what if I shoot up to 2300? I'll never know if that's me, that I just suddenly improved, or if it's a different because of the player pool. That's why I have to stay consistent with the time control I'm doing. Yeah. But yeah, he did get me here. I was probably going to lose eventually anyways, which makes me feel better. Yeah, had I not traded, I still probably would have ran into the same issue, I think. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, he played very well. Let's take a look at that with the engine. So again, probably I was going to lose no matter what there, but still annoying. Stupid phone. Okay. But by the way, Lichess did a little change today or recently. They kind of fixed their graph, so it always shows the most recent rating, which I quite like. So this guy is currently peak sitting on Blitz, all-time high on Blitz, and then not quite there with Rapid. Okay, so what to learn from this game? Well, the opening, again, it's kind of a newer opening that I've been exploring. And I guess I did okay. Here, instead of Queen C7, it just wants to take, and then probably Knight D5. No, I didn't even consider this for some reason. I didn't consider this. And then Queen H4, we win a pawn. Oh, okay. Missed that, or even just Queen C7 here is okay. But yeah, I got a little sidetracked here. I definitely. I saw that I could take, but then I was thinking Knight D5, but then I'm losing a pawn. But I just take his knight. Yeah, that would have definitely been simplest and best. Here the G6 is okay. But computer is suggesting Knight D5. So what's the plan here? Like, let's just say he tucks it back. Oh, it wants to play f6. And then a queen. Okay, that's a nice plan. Okay. And then this was all okay. It did not like queen e7. Yeah, that was a blunder because of... He didn't play bishop h6, though. I'm really surprised about that. I don't know why you wouldn't do this, but yeah, he did that. And then I'm just under time pressure here. And I was holding it. This is equal. But then this was the blunder. So I needed to take on h5. But even if I had more time here, this is not a fun position to have. But we now have queen g6 because he doesn't have time to come in anymore. So it was black is even winning there, but yeah, I just got a bit short on time and distracted from my phone, unfortunately. Okay, what do you guys think? I think I have energy for one more game. Oh, the lighting is too bright, eh? Let me try to change my... Whenever I update Windows, it always messes up my camera. Tell me if this looks better. Oh, that's... So this is custom, and then... Okay, that doesn't actually change too much, right? Did that show live for you when I make changes there? I think it does. Okay, I don't think that matters too much. It actually looks good on my screen, but I think it's I don't know what it is. Maybe I don't need to touch it. Maybe it's fine. It seems a little kind of bright though, doesn't it? Let me try to lower that 128. Is that... It's better, right? This is before. Maybe I darken it a little bit. Is that better? It looks better to me, doesn't it? Looks better. I think I prefer that. I'm going to change that. There we go. Okay. Oh, it feels better. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I could play another... So here are the options I'll give. Lichess Rapid. I'll just play another Lichess Rapid. Just keep it simple. Okay, I'll just play another Rapid. Okay, 2037. Okay, let's play quicker. Could play f4. But I'm going to keep it boring. Keep it boring. And I might castle, or I might play queen e2 to keep my options open. Let's go queen e2. Start changing it up a little bit. And then I might go bishop g5. No, I'm actually going to go here. And if he goes knight g4, I'm just going to put it back anywhere. And I'm going to argue that his knight is not so good on g4. And he's still not committing to a side, but I will commit to castling on the queen side. And now I might just go and attack. Maybe I take on e5. Okay, it was either that or h4. So we'll take here. I think he has to take with a pawn. But I think I'm winning the bishop, right? Because takes. No, because he gets. Do I win a pawn there though? Is the question. Right? Because do I win that pawn? Right? Because he takes. I have bishop a6. No, he protects the bishop. So can I? I mean, I could go. I guess I can't go bishop c4. Okay, a few problems, and then he's going to come here next. Maybe he can't. Okay, let's go h4. I don't know if he can go knight c5. He might be able to. No, he's scared of the discovery. So we just keep pushing. Push him, baby. And then yeah, so this I shouldn't really be concerned about. I could do that. I guess I have bishop g5 here. f6. Feels like he's weakening things. Yeah, I think I can go here. Pre-move the recapture. f6 and okay, no, but that's weak. I feel any pawn push in front of the king. I mean, so we probably want to come back here. I might actually be able to take on f7. No, maybe not. He could take with the king. So we just come back. He's going to want to improve this knight now. So 100% he'll come to c5, and then yeah, I don't like his knight here, so I probably want to play f3. So I might have to go knight h4. Or else bishop c4. I don't know if I want to let him take this bishop. I might do it though and go for the rook lift. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. So let him take this and we'll take with the rook. Okay, not too bad. And then I've got f3 and then knight f5. Oh, wait, f3 though, but then the rook lift is meaningless. So, so maybe rook g3. Rook g3. So I think I can go, so rook g3 here. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. And then knight f6 and then knight f5. King h7. Okay, yeah, we come in here. Could I even take to begin with? Almost. But let's just go here. There's almost a Zwishendog here, except I do have it covered twice. And okay, so now what? Queen g4 maybe? So queen g4. How did he deal with that? How does he deal with this? He has to push the g-pawn, I think. Think so. I mean, that's got to be good, right? Okay, this has to be good. Oh, queen f6 maybe. Man, that's not fair. I saw it as soon as they played it. So queen f6. Ah, it's annoying. Yeah, that's annoying. I was looking for it. I found it too late. Okay. Maybe rook d1. So he can't play rook d8 now because his queen will be misplaced. Like it's overloaded on these 2 squares right now. Or 3 squares, you could say. So I'd like rook d1. Okay. And then I'm maybe here. Does it do anything? Not really, but it looks nice. I could put the rook on f3, which also does not much. It does nothing. That's ridiculous. There's got to be some attack here. Come on. Maybe knight d5. Bring in all the boys to the yard. He can trade queens though. Take, but that's okay, right? I think we're happy with that. Okay. So he has an emergency out if he needs it, but I think we're okay. Yeah, so we take. Is this something? I don't think so. Hell no, it's not. In fact, no, yeah, because he's covering g7. So I really like the rook d1 move because his pieces can't move anywhere. Maybe this one can, but it's like he can't move the knight. That's his big problem here. That's what he's trying to figure out because he can't move his queen or his knight. So he has 2 rooks to play with, but he can't move this rook. His knight is stuck on e8. That's really the crux of the position. Did I use that phrase correctly? That's the problem. It defends, but it's in the middle of his pieces. That being said, what am I going to do? Can I take here? No. Can almost take here. Maybe I go here anyway. Okay, I see. So that's how he's going to get out. Okay. If he attacks me, I can maybe come here. Ooh, I don't know. Little hairy. Little hairy here. So I could take, or I could go here on e7. So takes, king takes, looking for some win. It's not anything there. Takes. It's just not enough. I come in here, but then there's issues like g6. Okay, let's take, I don't know, maybe rook d3. I don't really want to, what's he thinking about here? Okay, I don't really want to leave this zone I'm in. But I can't think of what else. I can't think of how to attack here. So let's just do it. He probably wants to, he hates this knight. I'm surprised I couldn't get something going there. He defended very well. He had to, otherwise he's losing. But yeah, so if he goes to d6, I think I'm going to trade knights. Because he's got a backward pawn, and my queen is active. And I think I win a pawn. Oh, do I win a pawn there? No, because his rook is protecting the queen. Okay, so king h8 and then blockade. Actually, I win. Just take on f7 probably. Check though. Oh, I can't allow that. Or can I? Can I allow that? I don't want to allow it. So I could go g4. He can get right up in here though. Okay, let's go g4. I can always hide here if he starts bringing in the queen. Well, can I though? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I could hide. Okay, so my pieces are better. Like I prefer white here because we are the ones dictating what's going on. It just does a whole lot of nothing. So yeah, let's blockade that. And now he's going to get his rook active. I mean, he's going to hold here. He is holding. But my pieces are more aggressively placed. That seemed like a mistake. I don't know why, and I don't know if I should take, but I don't have much time. I don't think he should be moving his pawns here. That also seems weird. Okay, let's go check. Maybe here next. Like, yeah, it is okay. I mean, I don't want him getting active. Could go for this configuration. He's coming in here. Yeah, that doesn't feel good. Oh, he's got this check still. Shit, eh? Okay, maybe I have to come back. Oh, man. What happened here? How is he going to win this game? Wow, what a good defender. He defended this game well. So he could actually trade off queens and then take us a pawn. But this is what worries me most, queen h4. Then I'm going to go for the walk. But he really, he did a great job defending. All that pressure. And he did it with good time and good time. Okay, so he won a pawn here. Missed that. And, well, looks like I'm going to lose the game. Wow, he played very, very well. Very impressed. Oh, shit, eh? Okay, I don't know. Wow, is all I have to say. I had so much pressure on him. So I'm just surprised. And he did it so quickly. He defended so without burning any time. Like I'm the one, I shouldn't be the one lower on the clock when I was the one attacking. Okay, can we do this? I don't know, I got 48 seconds. Really? I don't think you can do that. And then, what? How am I? Okay. Wow, I gotta go to the engine. I can't believe how I can't believe that. I'm so like, wow, he defended so well. Wow, what a defense. He defended so well. Yeah, no, they were straightforward. I don't think, but still, he still did it though. It yeah. I'm not saying it was tough to defend, but he still did it, and he did it quickly. So it's +5 here. I guess I missed Queen G4. Yeah, what an oversight here. Yeah, this was I don't know how I missed that. This was terrible. There was yeah, that was ridiculous. This was absolutely terrible that I missed this. I deserve to lose the game, just for this alone. And then but I really thought my position was so good here. It's only +1. I thought it was maybe more, maybe close to +2. This is actually a mistake. Oh, I guess he can take the knight right away. I thought I was saving this, but he can take on F5 before he takes on E4. So that was a mistake on my end. I also thought I could take on G7 though, actually. I didn't calculate this out. I just assumed that this had to be good for me. I just assumed, but I guess not. It's just equal. Okay, surprising. And then he just defended quite well. I thought I put enough pressure on him. Like I didn't think my attack was like 100% winning, but I thought it would put pressure on him to think. So I thought I would get like a good time advantage or something. But no, he just defended well. Yeah, he defended perfectly. I guess here the top move is Queen E6. Opens up the F6 square for his knight and pawn if he needs to. This was second best. Yeah, and I thought here like white is. I mean, I'll take white here every day. And G6 is the best move too. Like I don't think I would play G6 here. It wouldn't be my first top 3 moves to consider. And so this is my blunder. Surprisingly, this loses the game. Yeah, because of this. Yeah, this is just kind of unfortunate because I have to protect the G4 pawn. The only way to do that is Queen F5, and then what happens in the game? Rook F6, and I lose the F2 pawn. So kind of unfortunate. So I needed to play anything else, essentially. This is just kind of an unlucky blunder in a way, if I can say that. Yeah. I mean, it's really easy to miss. And I had 2 minutes on the clock, but yeah, very easy to miss. And then I'm just losing. Yeah, I mean, I'm down a pawn. Although I am honestly a little surprised it's losing because it's a queen and a rook, right? You would think it'd be closer to equal, but it's -4 like every move. So I'm kind of surprised about the eval. Of course, that's like an engine playing perfect moves, but still. Okay, I classify that as an unfortunate game because the way I lost, it's so easy to miss that. But on the same token, I deserve to lose for somehow not seeing Queen G4. Maybe I don't deserve to lose, but I don't deserve to win for not seeing Queen G4, right? And yeah. And then there was also a couple of other things around here that I missed. But yeah, I'm just surprised that he held that so easily, because I really thought he would have to spend more time to think about it. And that's kind of why I decided to attack there. I thought I would have a good time advantage at the end of it. Once he finished defending, I thought I would have a big time advantage, but it was the other way around. Okay, I'm going to end it there. So very bad showing for me today, but that was expected with me being so tired. I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.